Alright, I'll start it off. Hello, everybody. This is Kirby DK10 coming at you with another episode of the Overkill Podcast, and I'm here with my boy Meta.
What's up?
In today's podcast, we don't have too much gaming news. Not really much happened this week. Besides the Suicide Squad video game came out finally after years of development. And Call of Duty Season 2. Call of Duty Season 2 seems to be a pretty big piece of content. It has 3 new maps, Departures, Stash House, and Vista. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good season, just because I know a lot of people wanted to have like a new shotgun or a new like LMG or some like weird weapon to come out, but I feel like, I mean, most people in Call of Duty, they use like SMGs and ARs, so the fact that they have 2 assault rifles and 1 SMG coming out, I feel like that's better than if they had like other weapons that not everyone uses.
Yeah, it probably is better. Something that is a little confusing to me, so I saw the trailer, and I saw they were doing Das House. Are they ever going to do High Rise? I saw they had High Rise in the trailer, but they didn't say they were releasing
Overwatch.
Overwatch, yeah.
Yeah, Overwatch from the original Modern Warfare 3. That one is actually, it's going to be part of like the war mode. So it's going to be the new war mode map is like you start out on the top of Overwatch, and then I think like after you capture the objective, you ascend down into the building, into the lower part. Yeah. So it will be part of like multiplayer, but it won't be its own map yet. They might bring it, but
okay. All right. I mean, yeah. Anyways, what's going on in Warzone again too? Are we having a new? I saw a Warzone update, but I didn't understand that either.
Oh, yeah. So they're bringing back Fortune's Keep from I believe it came out during like the Vanguard time period with Warzone.
Okay.
It's kind of like one of those smaller maps, kind of like Rebirth Island.
Oh, so
you remember that? Rebirth. Yeah, it's basically like Rebirth.
Okay. I thought it was maybe something else, but
nah. And then we didn't play too much. We never played Fortune's Keep, did we?
We did not. I don't even know what it is. I haven't even seen any of it.
Yeah, they went through a whole like breakdown for it.
That's how little I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I know is the map seems to have like a lot of buildings and stuff on it.
Okay.
And it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. To me, it doesn't seem like it would be a very fun layout to play on. But
sure, no.
I think they're just kind of trying to put stuff out there just so people won't quit before Verdansk comes out.
Okay.
And there's also, they have a bunch of different like party game modes that are coming out, and then this like ninja vest. Which it basically gives you like the covert sneakers, but it's on your vest, and then you like you get your like throwing knives and shuriken ammo resupply, and it says immune to movement reduction effects, so I'm not sure if it means like stun grenades or like other stuff, but that's pretty powerful if it is that.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, probably include the microwave, as I call it, and stuff like that too. But
yeah, the Guardian. There's also It's also Horde Point, and then you have like the Walking Dead collab, which
Oh boy.
we never got into the Walking Dead at all.
No, and The Walking Dead has been collabing with everybody from like just from like Magic the Gathering all the way to like they did a collab with Tekken, remember?
Oh yeah, Negan, right?
Yeah, Negan, and they did one with Magic the Gathering, which I thought was nutty, and yeah, I don't know, they've been all over the place too, but
yeah. Surprisingly, yeah, there's a lot of zombie stuff with this season, but like everything but zombies is getting a lot of content, which is kind of funny. I mean, I think there's one new mission in zombies and or like one more act or whatever.
Okay.
And that's it for zombies, pretty much.
Rip.
And a
Rest
couple,
of this, I guess.
what, three new schematics, and that's it.
Ooh.
Which I think is kind of funny, because like the whole season is like zombies themed, and then it's just zombies has like a little, yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, I think we talked enough about Call of Duty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that really happened with COD this week. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, to be expected from a dying game and all. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's probably the biggest like season, like the amount of stuff we've had in one season.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's also like we don't know how any of these maps are gonna play.
No.
I think Vista's. I don't know. Departure and Vista to me seem like they're gonna be up in the air. I think Stash House is like a pretty small map, so it's probably gonna play okay. But
Stash House.
yeah.
Stash House should be alright, I'm sure.
Yeah,
The
Departure
new maps, they're always alright.
Yeah, it just seems a little too big.
Yeah.
Anyway. You want to talk about Tekken, brother?
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I was just making sure there's nothing else for COD. I mean, COD really is slow this week. Yeah, Tekken. We bought Tekken, and we had it whenever it came out. I don't think we played it until Friday though, right? Because it came out Thursday.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, we didn't play it.
Tekken 8. So far, so good. I mean, King feels good. Some other characters feel good. King is always fun. I've been enjoying Nina too. I think she's pretty cool. And probably one of the few Tekken games where I probably feel comfortable if I ever wanted to like find a different main or a new main or another main, however you want to, all the mains. I feel like this is probably a good game to do it.
Yeah, I mean I will say like most of the characters, they feel like you can at least like pick them up and play them a little bit and have fun. Just because I think with Tekken 7 it was just a little too technical. I think with this one they've kind of simplified it a little bit. And backdashing, now you don't have to do like the technique where like you backdash crouch and like you like spam that or whatever to get like really fast backdashes. So I feel like you can pick this one up and like actually find a character that you enjoy. I think for me like Law has been I've started to play him a little bit, and he seems like he could be one of the characters that I play besides King. Yeah. Yeah,
I think. Well, It seems like a fairly good Tekken game. They also have that meter you can burn now, way easier than you could before.
Yeah, the heat engager moves now.
Yeah, and I think that always helps with fighting games to have just like a casual move to help some people get some damage in. It's way more newcomer friendly than any of the old ones, though. That I do know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a certified fact.
And the newcomer they added, Reina. She, Heihachi died in the last one, and so she is sort of like a replacement to Heihachi, but she's probably like one of the easiest like Mishima characters that you can play. Like you don't even need to know the like Electric Wind Godfist. You can just you can like spam her other more like scrubby moves and like win off of that. And she also has like, I think she has like 3 different stances that she can go into. So she's actually a really complex character, but you can pick up the game and play her pretty easily. And I think that's always good to have a character like that.
Of course.
And they also, I really enjoy how they kept a lot of Yoshimitsu's like weird shit. And he still has like 200 plus moves.
Yoshi Titsu.
Yeah, dude. What? Bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I think they also made Jin a lot easier to play. And I think Devil Jin is still really hard, but yeah.
That's fake news.
It's a bunch of fake news.
Wow, that's a lot of fake news. Yeah, I mean, I think over time too, they're probably gonna have to. They probably had to make it a little easier by now. There are a lot of people that just won't even touch the Tekken game because of how difficult it is.
Yeah.
Fucking babies, dude. All right.
True. I think the only thing that's missing is they don't have Armor King.
Yeah, that is kind of cringe.
And Eddie Gordo. I'm surprised they don't have Eddie because he's been in Tekken since like Tekken 3.
Yeah. I am a little surprised with the roster because they kept people like Leroy in from last game.
Yeah, but he's also like the most popular character.
Is he?
Well, because he was released like super broken.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like pretty easy to play.
Oh, yeah. So everyone's playing him now.
Yeah, I'm surprised they kept like Leo, Elise, Lily.
Your mom.
I'm surprised they kept those characters because I felt like no one ever really played them in Tekken 7. Could be wrong on that, but anyway.
I agree. I don't know. Some of the character choices are still off to me, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean it's still a big roster.
Yeah.
I think it's like as big as the Tekken 7 one was. I think they just trim most of like the fat,
Whoa. Yeah.
Like Gigas. Rip Gigas.
Rip my guy Gigas.
I know. I had to find a new main, bro.
my guy out here maining the fucking.
Rip Lucky Chloe.
Oh, dude. Rip. Most important character ever.
Hold on. I want to look up the Tekken 7. I want to look up the Tekken 7 roster, bro. Oh, Bob's not in the game.
Damn.
Kazumi, Miguel. Damn. They really trimmed the fat, dude.
Damn, dude. Why they gotta be fat though? Come on, bro.
Julia, Josie. Yeah, they weren't in the game. Wow.
Wow. I said, wow, that's a lot of that.
Also, this one I feel like they really. I think Tekken 8 really sold well because I remember whenever Tekken 7 came out, I don't think I heard anything about it. But this one, it was on the Steam best selling game for 3 days, I think. And I felt like I heard a lot more about this one than previous Tekken.
Taking them out of the hood.
Yeah, dude. They're finally getting out of the I don't know. Out of the Japanese ghetto, bro.
This one.
Also, it has crossplay, which is pretty nice. But yeah, go buy Tekken if you haven't.
Yeah, go buy Tekken or else.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough Tekken gamers.
I suppose so, yeah. Tekken's cool. I mean, the music to it is already annoying me. I will be honest on that. Especially the character one. And it's only been out for about 5 minutes, so.
Well, speaking of the music of Tekken, though, you can also, on this one, you can go in and you can change the music that plays during the game to the previous Tekken games music. So if you wanted to, you could change the character select to be the Tekken 2 character select, or you could do the Tekken 3, 4. It has all the games.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it has all the games up until 7. So if you wanted to, you could replace the soundtrack with a better game soundtrack.
Good music. Okay.
Yeah, actual music that you can listen to.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think Tekken's music is that bad. I think it always has 1 or 2 weird songs in there.
Yeah. I mean, I expect that to some extent, of course.
Like that one song in the last Tekken game where it was dubsteppy, but really fast-paced dubstep, and it was on that the stage with the chopper on it. I can't remember the name.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, it was a bad song, but speaking of music, brother, what's one of your favorite game OSTs, bro?
My favorite game OSTs. Hollow Knight's pretty far up there with some the dreariness and stuff that it has going on for it. And then I'd say definitely Doom with I'm not a big fan of the rock sounds, but Doom seems to do it pretty well without being too annoying. But yeah, I mean those are the ones that I immediately think of. You have anything? I mean, you seem to like kind of the more cheery soundtracks overall, I think.
Yeah, I really like Final Fantasy VII, even though I've never beaten the game. I just really like the music of it. Mm-hmm. It's a game where it's kind of like a dystopian type game, and it's near, or it's supposed to be really far in the future. So you have a bunch of I want to say it's steampunk, but also robotic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the music is industrial sounding.
Dr. Robotnik. Okay.
Right. But yeah, I also like Stardew Valley, and I think the Minecraft soundtrack are pretty nice just to listen to and chill out.
My guy likes that boom, 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 boom. Bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, it's just nice to listen to. Well,
it is.
if you're if you're stressed out or doing something that you don't want to do, bro.
Of course, I get it. I'm just giving you a little hell. Yeah, I mean, There are some other ones. Like if I have to pick relaxing, I'd probably say Near Automata is pretty high up there. It kind of is surprisingly relaxing for what the game is. So, yeah, I mean, what do you think makes a good game soundtrack?
For me, what makes a good game soundtrack is one that you can listen to and you can get like the main premise of the game from. I would say, like one where if you listen to it outside of the game, you could like imagine the gameplay and like what goes on in the story, maybe.
Damn.
Or honestly, just one that like gives you a lot of like whenever you hear it, you just remember like the memories of you playing that level or like you completing something like that,
The memories. Yeah.
And I think it's also one that you can like listen to outside the game.
Oh, you think that's important?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that might be where I'm a little different because I usually can't stand to listen to any game soundtrack outside of the game. I mean, a lot of them are just not that. They're not that deep, bro. No, they're not that. I guess like they're not complex enough to be interesting to me. My guy's like, you awkward.
Well, yeah. Well, that's probably why you don't like the like doom, 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 right? Like the Minecraft.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I like that stuff because it is simple and it's not like a bunch of complex notes.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Fair enough.
I think the only game OST that I really enjoy that's like really what do you call it? Like really I'm trying to think of the word like contemporary. Would be Sonic Adventure because that whole soundtrack is composed by Jun Senoi. He's like the lead guitarist of the Crush 40 stuff. And so his melodies and they're not really like melodies. They're just like he does a lot of this, like a lot of sounds in his music. It's a lot of his stuff is really complex. So I feel like Sonic Adventure is probably the only one that's like that. And also it has a lot of variety. It has like some pop in there and a little bit of jazz and a lot of rock, of course.
You like jazz.
And would you say variety in a game soundtrack is something that you enjoy, or do you enjoy if a soundtrack is... Do you think a video game soundtrack is better if it has a lot of variety or if it has less variety and more of like one sound?
I actually like it if it has more than one sound. I think that might be kind of why I like things like Doom and Nier. And Hollow Knight, I mean, all the songs are very much like on theme for the game.
Beast.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Minecraft all sounds the same. I mean, there is some variety, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of the ones that you listed are. They have variety, obviously, but I really do think I think it's more of a consistency thing of like the more you have and the more it fits the theme of the game, the better. But maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like Final Fantasy VII does that though. I feel like most of those. I think all those songs like they have the same theme. They're a little different. A lot of them have. Some of them are like a little slower. Some of them are like industrial and faster paced. It has a lot of variety. I recommend you go and you listen to it. It's a big soundtrack. I think it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. But it's some good piece in there. I think those who chose or those this planet chose is a good one.
I thought you were about to say something.
Genova. No.
Those who chose.
The Prelude is pretty good.
Okay.
And One Winged Angel, of course. That's a classic, but
That's edgy as hell. I like that.
you know, Sephiroth, that one.
Sephiroth. Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's One Winged Angel. Could be wrong, but
Sephiroth.
anyways, do you want to talk about Shadow, since you love Shadow so much, bro?
Oh, dude, I got on my little edgy boner going. For Shadow, I saw that my guy was in the trailer for Sonic and Shadow Generations. It looked pretty cool. We got to see our six-legged octopus friend, Demon, and his giant salamander, so he could maybe chaos control. And then, of course you have Sonic, but no one cares about that fucking idiot. I don't even know what the game is a remake of, or if it's a brand new game. What is it? All I saw was the trailer.
What Sonic and Shadow's generation is it's Sonic Generations.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you get basically the Shadow expansion, where it's like Shadow gets his own stages and he gets his own boss fights and all that stuff. So it's basically a remake of a game that was already remaking a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Which I think is kind of
funny.
funny. Yeah. Gaming truly is dead whenever you're remaking remakes. I'm mostly excited for the new Shadow stuff, but it's also like I've bought Sonic Generations on PC already, so
Gotcha.
I'm probably not gonna buy this one again. But
likely story, bud.
Well, unless it goes on sale, dude.
Fair enough.
And also, like, why... I don't get why Shadow Generations is a thing, because it's... Like, he had Sonic Adventure 2, and then he had Shadow the Hedgehog. There's, like, the only two games where he got his own, like, content, right? Like, his own stages and stuff like that.
Yeah, it is a little odd.
I mean, he's been in a lot of Sonic games, but you've never been able to really, like, play his own stages. It's always been, like, you playing as him on Sonic stages.
I think that's because they're afraid of how powerful and awesome he'd be. He'd be too good for a game like that. So,
like, I think in Sonic Forces there was like a DLC you could buy where it was usually like a $3 play as Shadow DLC, and you just played Shadow instead of Sonic on the stages of Forces. I'm like, bro, why?
That's a little lame, yeah. A little lame, eh?
I think it would be cool if they did like a Sonic Mania thing, but you could play as like Shadow and make like a classic design for Shadow.
True. That'd be cool. I mean, I've always wanted him to be put in like one of those like retro versions or retro games.
Yeah. Also, speaking of Shadow, he's going to be in the third Sonic movie.
Sheesh.
I don't think me and you have even seen the first two.
Yeah?
Did you see the first Sonic movie? I think you might have. I don't...
No.
You would remember. Yeah, he has Sonic has a unique design in that one. I remember whenever it first...
I remember is the double eyes that they turned into one eye, or was it the other way around? It was a single
eye.
It was a single eye that was cursed.
Yeah, gotcha. I think so. And then they ended up having to like redo the whole CGI. And,
yeah.
I think it set them back like 6 months or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Shadow in this like new Sonic movie, his design is really, it's really odd. It feels like his like legs are really stretched out.
Yeah.
It's weird. It looks like string noodle kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it did look a little off whenever I saw the trailer. I thought the character models were a little too long. That makes any sense.
And his like cheeks are like way too. I don't know. To me, they look like kind of pudgy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks like Shadow, I guess.
It does technically. Look, it still looks a little off, but you know, whatever. Whenever they make new games, I feel like,
it's not as good as Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow.
Yes, actually, you took the words right out of my mouth.
The old ones.
Sonic Adventure 2 is the best one, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chow Garden, bro. Come on, now.
Dude, I want to go back to Shadow the Hedgehog, though. Can we get Shadow cursing again?
Damn.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Games just aren't that good anymore, anyways.
True.
And I don't know. I feel like studios are just turning out more and more schlop. Like the recent Suicide Squad. I was watching Mudahar play it, and I was like, man, that is fucking horrible. It ran and it crashed, and it was like lagging over and over again. I was like, all right. It got like 10 frames at some points. I don't know. The whole industry just seems to be turning out schlop, and I don't think they give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, the new Suicide Squad game, it's been pretty brutal for it. This whole week, I've only seen like negative stuff about it. Maybe I've seen like one positive video. But it was a guy who was shilling for the first season of the game, and I'm like, bro.
Oh, typical. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's another Battle Pass seasonal model. Spend money to get stupid skins. They say it's only going to be skins, but I highly doubt it.
Boy.
I think they're going to eventually add some stuff that isn't cosmetic.
You think so?
Yeah, I think, because that's what Marvel Avengers, that's what happened with that one. They were like, oh, it's only going to be cosmetic, and then it like went into the whole, like, this is a 10% buff to your damage or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one it reminds me of a lot of Marvel Avengers.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and it's like a pretty, from what I've seen, it's like a pretty basic, like, looter shooter kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
think
it doesn't seem to have too much to it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think the biggest tragedy is the guy who plays Batman. He passed away in 2022 while this game was still being made. Okay. And this is his last role as the character. Oof. Which is like, that's pretty bad, bro.
Damn.
His last like media appearance is this game, dude.
Oh no. Yikes.
Yeah.
What was I remembered for? The Suicide Squad.
Dang, dude.
Man. That's tough.
What else? Oh yeah, so this game is like canon to the Arkham universe, which I guess is different. I think it's like different from the regular one, the regular universe.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole premise of the game is like the heroes are controlled by aliens or like mind controlled.
Okay.
And so you have to go kill all them using the Suicide Squad people.
Using the Justice League. I was like, ooh, okay. Better franchise incoming. No.
And a lot of the comic book fans were like really angry that you could like kill the Justice League, even though it's like in the name of the game.
Yeah. Bro. But yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, there's not a lot going on this week, and whatever's going on is kind of depressive. Obviously, besides Tekken.
Well, and I think for me, the Suicide Squad game, I never knew about King Shark, our boy, our homie.
Yeah, I guess neither of us did.
Yeah, we're more of like Marvel. I think we watch a lot of the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, I'd say we lean Marvel. Whoa,
no, not too much of the DC. I guess we did play Injustice though.
Yeah, technically.
But we never got deep into it. I don't think.
Nah, we got like enough to be annoying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, the game. This game came out 9 years after the last game that Rocksteady made, which was Arkham Knight, I think.
Oh, yikes! Yeah, I had forgotten about Arkham Knight on purpose. So
yeah,
I'm glad that they've really,
they really improved
to release such a masterpiece. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people were angry because it was like 9 years of waiting for their next game, and then it was this.
Shit.
Yeah.
A shitstorm. Oof. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it really for this week. Unless you got anything else.
No, that's pretty much it, dude. We don't really have too much else to talk about. This week's been real slow. I feel like that's it, bro.
That's it. Okay. I mean, that's it too. I mean, there's not much else to talk about. It's kind of a sad week.
It's been a sad week.
A very sad week. A slow one. Said, wow, that week is slow.
I mean, I guess there was a PlayStation State of Play, but like,
woo.
I mean, we don't really care about PlayStation.
Yeah, no shit.
We're PC gamers, dude.
Fuck a PlayStation.
That's where I saw the whole, that's where I first saw the Sonic X Shadow thing. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then at the bottom, it was like, it's coming to PC too. I was like, oh, well then. Because I was like, why are they showing this in a PlayStation thing? And right. I guess it's because it's coming out on there, but it's not an exclusive. So I was like, well, that's weird.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. The whole industry is up to some weird shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's... I know you and I looked really hard this week, but honestly, fucking sleeper week.
Yeah, it's been a real rough
I mean,
one.
as you know, games tend to pick up kind of in the summer and towards Christmas.
Yeah.
So they can capture all the children asking for things on Christmas. And, I like it. Just leave that there. Yeah, they're always I don't know, they're always way more technical with their releases. So,
unless you want to talk about your Power World experience, brother.
Power
Playing
World,
it for the first time.
So, I mean, not too much has happened with Power World. Power World has, of course, fallen out of the news a little bit recently because there's not much going on. Everyone's gotten a little bored. But what I will say is that Power World was a lot of fun. And you got to see, I got this little cute elephant that looked like a teapot. And, I think that it was just really fun to watch him go around and water all my crops. And I just played with a friend. We built a little house. It was obviously just a giant square with stairs, and then a roof with stairs going up to the attic. And yeah, it was fun. It was cute. What happened is immediately we spawned and we ran out and we saw this like level 12 flower looking dinosaur, and we were like, oh, we can take it. And we just punched it, and it instantly just tail swept us and killed us both. So we went back out. We caught some pals. We killed some pals. Little animal abuse. And then we were like level 5s, and we're like, all right, now we can take it. And we did it again, and it killed us in 2 tail swipes this time. So it was kind of tough. It just came back and messed me up so bad. But yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I don't see myself playing it too much more, like getting serious into it. I just don't think there's enough content, to be honest with you. And obviously you haven't played it, but I'd say it probably does get boring. I don't know, probably after like 20 hours, and I'm not near that. But just playing it for 4 or whatever, I can tell you it's I don't think there's that much staying power, but I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like a good game to get on sale. And the only reason you tried it out is because Game Pass was like $1, I think.
Right? Yeah. You can get a trial of Game Pass for $1. And, who am I to at least, not give it a shot?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's definitely a fad game. It'll be gone soon.
Yeah, I could see it because it reminds me a lot of I don't know, like all those small little indie games that pop up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, it's kind of the vibe that I get from it too. It's fun. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth keeping Game Pass over. Alright.
Base. It reminds me of like Only Up. That's the one I was thinking of.
Only Up. Oof. That got taken down, I guess, for for stealing assets or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess it got put up by another guy. Because the original guy, it was like the Flappy Bird thing where like he didn't expect the success to drive him like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Some people just can't handle that.
I get that.
I know, like
people can't handle the fame, bro. Oh yeah, I'm super famous on the YouTubes.
Dude, my guy's head's getting inflated, bro.
I got those 56 subs, bro. You better watch what you say whenever you step to me.
Whenever you step to me, I'll have you canceled.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I think we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
We've stretched it as much as we can.
Oh no. It's a sleeper week, dude.
It really has been, dude. I mean, I guess the state of play thing, but like, who cares?
No.
It was like the first one of this year, and they literally showed like most of the games they showed were coming out to like PC as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, there's nothing here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's gonna be it from you boys. Have a good one. Peace.